All right, so here's the deal. If you were getting married in 2012, you're planning for the wedding now.
Yes, you definitely are. If you haven't already started, always got to pre-plan for weddings.
Now, our wedding expert, our wedding planning expert, Melanie Murphy, each week brings us tips and ideas and things to be mindful of. We talked about florists and venues, and today we're talking about staging. We're talking about, you know, how it's going to look, the actual appearance, making the best of that space and staging. But tie the knot tips, it's for anybody who's getting married. And fellas, you need to watch this because we just kind of show up and assume it's all there. We put on the suit and we're good.
Keep you in the loop too. It's not just about the bride. You know, everybody say the bride's big day, but it's about the groom too. So.
A lot of stuff goes into it. Check it out. This week's Tie the Knot Tips.
When you walk into a space, you obviously have an idea in mind of what you want to do. You have a color palette. You have some design ideas. You know what you potentially want to do for a floor plan, and then we start to put it all together in pieces and parts, basically, and that is how we start to stage an event. So we try to make sure that there's enough flow for different aspects of the wedding. If you have specialty lighting coming in, you got to be careful with that so that it's all run very carefully. You don't see the back end of it. You see the finished, clean, crisp product. So we can talk about these spaces, designing them, setting up, but the best thing to do is take a look at some before and after shots to show you what can be done in different spaces, just in different design aspects. This wedding at 701, we began with a beautiful white palette. They wanted everything very crisp, very clean, but they wanted to add some texture in. So as you see, we took white fabric and draped it in the ceiling, which really just added a nice soft touch, not overdone, just a little bit here and there. But then you also see the little flare in the center over the dance floor with the custom gold chandelier that was made for specifically for this couple. So something even a little bit more different, and we see more and more each day, is weddings that happen at home. We have such a good time when we come in and start with these, what you may consider a backyard wedding, turns into something that is so much flair and so personal because it is at home. This actually was a tennis court that we started with, and as you can see, it totally took on a life of itself. Some big tents came in and lots of color, lots of fabric draping to really give a pop against that white. You can see all the specialty lighting as well that brought in the color even more. We also see that the floral arrangements have lighting on them, so that really makes them stand out when you're in outdoor space, so it has more drama to it, I guess. The key to staging an event like this is to make it very personal. You want your guests to come in to your reception and not just another venue or building or someplace that they have been in the past. So you customize it to your taste and things that really speak about you as a couple.
Gorgeous. I love the tennis court one, and just how people can literally transform your backyard into just like a wedding wonderland. Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Of course, Melanie Murphy joins us every, usually Thursdays. Of course, this should be in the holiday. We decided to have her in today. But each week with Tie the Knot Tips, we got some great stuff coming up the next few weeks as well. Picking our photographer, just everything, the angles, and she knows it.
Yeah,
so.
It's a long list of things.
Of course, we'll get that up for you on our YouTube page and Facebook, so you can rewatch this segment and learn all the things that Melanie has to offer here on Good Day Columbia.
And straight ahead, folks, so look at your top stories this Black Friday shop.